this mission, crews had only a 25% chance to survive.
Most of these men were barely old enough to shave.
They relied on formation to stay alive.
The North Sea offered no mercy.
At altitude, the cold could kill faster than bullets.
Even breathing became a conscious effort. They watched the sky, waiting.
Then the sky ahead began to explode.
Germany was finally in sight.
There was no turning back now.
The flak was waiting for them.
One hit was enough. Not every plane stayed in formation.
The aircraft was coming apart!
Wilhelmshaven lay directly below them. Bombay doors opened. Seconds felt like hours.
Bombs away!
The sky and the ground exploded together.
Now they had to fly back through hell.
And the fighters finally came.
Every gun came alive at once.
The enemy passed within meters.
Another hit tore through the aircraft.
They were losing engine.
Falling behind was a death sentence.
They flew without fighter escort.
The tail gunner held the line.
One bomber never made it home.
Many were wounded, some badly. Hold him steady. Get that bandage on now.
They finally turned for home. But the journey wasn't over.
Fuel was running dangerously low.
The North Sea waited again.
Some barely made it back.
Not every crew returned.
The losses were brutal.
This was only the beginning.
The mission was over, but the cost was clear.
Many came back wounded.
Some beds would never be used again.
Survival came with its own weight.
The commanders studied the results.
Walking down was ready.
The losses were worse than expected. But the campaign would continue.
There was no pause in the war.
The next mission was already coming.
Every mission forced brutal lessons.
The flying fortresses adapted. Move it! Move it! Secure that payload now!
So did the men who flew them.
One thing was clear. Escorts were essential. The air war was just beginning. The scale of the bombing grew.
But the cost remained high.
It all began here.
The skies grew deadlier.
The bombers became symbols of fear. Wilhelmshaven was only the first step. The morning after felt unnaturally quiet. Not everyone had returned.
Only personal effects remained.
Someone had to write the letters. They all knew what it meant. There was no celebration.
The war didn't stop. And the skies would only grow worse. This was only the first of many. Statistics never show the human cost.
These were real people.
They remembered the fear.
And still, they flew.
This moment set history in motion.
Daylight bombing demanded everything.
A legacy was beginning.
The sky remembered.
This was day one.
They flew, knowing the odds.
And still, they went.
To historians, these were numbers.
Many were barely out of school.
Few had any real combat experience.
They learned under fire! Fire!
Daylight bombing left nowhere to hide.
The enemy could see them coming.
Courage meant climbing aboard anyway.
And they flew again. The skies filled with bombers.
History was watching.
Victory was still far away.
And the cost kept rising.
But the path was set.
And first steps always matter.
Daylight bombing became doctrine.
Built on sacrifice. We remember them. Because what they did mattered.
They flew so others could win.